Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. In the last episode, we cleaned up the last few things that we could actually get to on the Storm Coast. We still have a few things that are going to need to be done there, but we're pretty much done there for the time being. We'll get back eventually. We came back, worked on the war table a little bit, then we talked to Varric, picked up a quest about the red lyrium that Corypheus is getting access to. We're going to try and prevent him from doing that. And we also talked to Blackwall. Seems he had a bit of some issues on his mind, and then we ended up finding out that he has left Skyhold. So we're probably going to be working on that as soon as we're done here at the war table. So, let's go ahead and take a look at what we got. So, the name of our enemy. Let's see what this says. The copy of the Liberalum tome, that Dorian sought arrived at Skyhold, along with a number of items ranging from rare manuscripts to grimoires for magisters long dead. They came with a letter from the Grand Archivist apologizing profusely and stating a hope his gifts will be of benefit to the Inquisition. It may take some time for Dorian to go through the tome, but he seems optimistic that something within will prove of use. We got a schematic for a wave blade. Okay. We might need to go talk to Dorian. Alright. Judgment. Recover sold artifacts. Inquisitor. Service delivered the artifacts as promised. The spy we sent to watch him caught him taking a trinket, an expensive bauble, really, for his personal collection. Service returned it without hesitation, claiming he wished to see if we were intelligent enough to watch a newly defected agent. Then he gave us a location of a cache of jewels and coin the Venatori had hidden just outside the approach. I expect he was hoping he'd be caught. The mage enjoys being slippery. A man like that is not so hard to nudge in the direction we require. Liliana. Got a belt of focus, okay? And find the source of the Darkspawn attacks. Inquisitor, the Grey Wardens scoured the area as requested. Unfortunately, this left them unprepared when mercenaries working for Marquise Eflock Buffon attacked by surprise. It appears that Marquise Buffon so mining the area in violation of local treaties, with accidentally freed the Darkspawn from beneath the earth. Marquise Buffon has fled into the Gomorrhan Peaks. The Grey Wardens have taken losses, but the morale remains high, and their loyalty to the Inquisition is undisputed. Good. Let's see. Pursue Marquise Buffon. Okay. Inquisitor, with her treachery revealed, Marquise... this person's name, which I've been trying to pronounce, has fled into the mountains. Our initial efforts to pursue her have been hampered by both the terrain and the presence of demons in the area. While we have had difficulty making headway, the Grey Wardens have offered to assist. They seem to be the only force in the area capable of doing so. Regardless, I believe it is worth pursuing this person if we have the means to do so. I say we continue to use Cullen on this. Grey Wardens will do better against demons than normal Inquisition soldiers. Let them fight through the mountains. Yes. We'll keep these Grey Wardens busy. House Amladoris. Dorian. Dorian has completed his research using the Liberalum and believes he has found a connection between Corypheus and an ancient magister named Thedas of House Amladoris. This will be difficult to prove and may be of limited use, but it's worth noting that House Amladoris still exists. Even the accusation that Corypheus and Thedas are the same person would be worthy of a scandal in Tevinter. The current members of that family might be desperate to avoid. Blackmail them. They would undoubtedly do the same to us if our positions were reversed, or send the information as a gesture of goodwill. Let's see what they do with it. I'll defer to Liliana on this one.
Inquisitor.
What else do we have to do here? Resources, gather metals. We're not going to worry about that right now. I don't think there's really much else we have to do in Orlais, so let's head over to Ferelden. Let's see what we have. Red Templars on the Storm Coast. Probably gonna need to unlock that at some point. I'll contact the hero of Ferelden. Well, whoever can do that is busy. Ah, Liliana will be doing that. Train. Celebrate the dragon slaying. Word has spread about the dragon the Inquisition killed. A note passed on by Josephine. Tell me you sent soldiers to collect the grisly remains. We have nobles clamoring to see the head up close. I should have anticipated this. Gawking is for peasants, but it becomes civilized when done with a glass of wine in one hand and a fan in the other. And another from Ferelden signed Heron. My associate Wade is known throughout Thedas for his talent at capturing the glory of the draconic in the armor he makes. The scarcity of dragon scale means that Wade is all too rarely afforded the chance to work in his chosen medium, but here is a solution. Wade shares his expertise with the Inquisition in exchange for the dragon materials collected so far. Ah, yes! Wade and Heron in Denerim. The armorer from Dragon Age Origins. Let us have the trophies you collected and put out the word. We are celebrating our Dragon Slayer. Fascinating nobles will do anything for an invitation. Huh. I'd like to see what Wade and Heron have for me, so we'll hold off on that for now. Judgment, the death of good Sir Ruth. What's this? The disgraced Grey Warden Saruth wishes to make good on your judgment, Inquisitor. She has asked for assistance in reaching one of the deeper recesses of the Deep Roads, so that her premature culling might serve a greater good. Laudable, but any expedition to the Deep Roads comes with considerable risk. That's just an invitation over an escort. Our dwarven contacts would welcome the chance to bolster their forces with a warden on her calling. Yeah, Josephine will take care of that. Alright. I think I'm going to spend the power to unlock an old dwarven portal to the Storm Coast. I think this is the section of the Storm Coast we ran into. We couldn't get access. Bringing a foothold. A smaller group may have better luck infiltrating their stronghold. Let's see. We do not want to draw attention too soon, and my agents will find a way to enter the stronghold without alerting the Red Templars. That sounds like a good idea. Our agents have acquired access to the Red Templars' foothold on the Storm Coast. The Templars feel themselves secure. It's time to prove them wrong. Accept the report, but we're not going to head there just yet. Alright. Let's head out of here, and then I think we're going to go do, try and track down what happened with Blackwall. So I want to get him back on the team sooner rather than later. Alright, so let's take a look at the journal. Blackwall has left the Inquisition. It appears to have something to do with the impending execution of a man named Mornay, one of the soldiers responsible for the Collier massacre. Alright. We're going to head to do that one. And let's figure out where it is. Ah, right. It was in Val Royeaux. Let's head over there. And Josephine has a quest over here in Val Royeaux. Maybe we'll work on that after we're done with Blackwall's thing. Since we don't have Blackwall available, Cassandra's going to come along. Iron Bull's going to come along. And Varric. Let's bring Sarah along. Alright, here we are, Val Royo. Does anybody have any level ups? Yes, in fact. Let's take care of that first. Let's see, what do we got? I tend to use this a lot, my Stone Fist. The boulder summoned by Stone Fist now explodes on impact, weakening and staggering nearby enemies. Or Unblockable Force. Stone Fist now deals additional damage against enemies with guard. I like this Shatter Stone idea, so let's do that. Cassandra has a point to spend. She's been working on her Templar stuff. Your party's attacks have a chance to weaken their targets. That sounds good. I may have to respec some of these guys, but I'm going to take a look at that myself later. Oh, got Iron Bull. Do you have anything? No. Sarah has points to spend, however. Archery. Archer's lance, long shot now rips through every enemy along its path, doing bonus damage for each extra target it hits. Long shot now deals even more damage at greater ranges. I guess we'll go with this one. You see by full draw and knocked briefly unconscious by the power of your shot. Let's go with that one. Shrapnel from explosive shot fills the air and sets off deadly reactions to do more damage the more enemies are nearby. No, not knockback. Chain reaction. And the stronger draw as you come back to your feet. Your next attack, whatever you make it, will knock down the target. Let's go with this one. And what specialist are you? Tempest. Get Flask of Frost. Coats you an icy skin that increases your armor and freezes enemies that strike you in melee range. Okay. Flask of Fire. Flask Master. Potions, other consumables, letting you carry more of them at a time, giving you the chance not to use an elixir when you activate an elixir ability. Okay. So I actually have to equip. Equip her with elixirs? No, I don't think so. Alright.
Cyril Mornay, for your crimes against the Empire of Orlais. For the murders of General Vincent Callier, Lady Laurette Callier, their 4 children, and their retainers. You are sentenced to be hanged from the neck until dead. Do you have anything to say in your defense? Very well.
So we're just waiting for Blackwall to turn up, right?
Poor bastard. So, where's food? Orlesians always stock these things.
Proceed. Stop! A Grey Warden.
This man is innocent of the crimes laid before him. Orders were given and he followed them like any good soldier. He should not die for that mistake.
Then find me the man who gave the order.
Blackwall!
No, I am not Blackwall. I never was Blackwall. Warden Blackwall is dead, and has been for years. I assumed his name to hide like a coward from who I really am.
You, after all this time.
It's over. I'm done hiding. I gave the order. The crime is mine. I am Tom Rainier.
Well, now, that's interesting. So maybe Blackwall isn't even a Grey Warden. Maybe that's why he never heard the culling. What's this say? Oh, nothing I need to worry about. Speak to Rainier in his cell. Alright, where is that? Over here?
Sky, they shall cry out to their false gods.
They are not. You're a liar.
There's a quest over here? Meredith.
For a servant, aren't you?
You're a mage, not my patron. No reason.
From Haven's Fire,
hello?
Inquisitor. A title hard to rhyme. A challenge for another day, I think. Forgive me my distractions, Eminence. I'm overwhelmed by you and what you've done. My name is Meredith, a humble bard.
How can I help you?
What do you bring to the Inquisition?
A simple thing that you know well. The power of a muse to rally hearts and minds. Inquisitor, I want to spread the word of what you've done. A small but vital role. Perhaps I'll also make a coin or two.
You're a bard?
Are you a bard like those of Orlais?
Oh, heavens no. I'm a minstrel first. My weapon is a cutting tongue, not blades. I hope my skills will help in some small way, if only I can give your deeds their due.
Okay.
Carry on then.
Oh, I will do my best, Inquisitor.
So the old man took power over the body of your early emperor. That is the way.
Alright, so we're in the prison now. Let's see if we can find Mr. Rainier and find out what is going on.
I didn't take Blackwall's life. I traded his death. He wanted me for the Wardens, but there was an ambush. Darkspawn. He was killed. I took his name to stop the world from losing a good man. But a good man, the man he was, wouldn't have let another die in his place.
So he was a conscript. Let's see. And dying makes up for it?
You think your death will make up for what you did?
Isn't it a start? Why are you here?
That's up to you.
That depends on what you say.
Don't you understand? I gave the order to kill Lord Callier, his entourage, and I lied to my men about what they were doing. When it came to light, I ran. Those men, my men, paid for my treason, while I was pretending to be a better man. This is what I am. A murderer, a traitor, a monster.
I'm not convinced.
Would a monster have given himself up? Somewhere along the line, you stopped pretending.
Discuss the situation with Cullen. Is he here?
I have Liliana's report on Tom Rainier.
Summarize it.
Give me the overview.
Looks like our friend was once a respected captain in the Imperial Orlesian army. Before the Civil War, he was turned, persuaded to assassinate one of Celine's biggest supporters. He led a group of fiercely loyal men on this mission, and told them nothing of it. His men took the fall for him. A few lucky ones, like Mornay, managed to escape.
Thank you.
This is helpful. Or at least educational.
Don't blame yourself. We all made this mistake. What do we do now? Blackwall... Rainier has accepted his fate, but you don't have to. We have resources. If he's released to us, you may pass judgment on him yourself.
What would you do?
If it were up to you, what would happen?
What he did to the men under his command was unacceptable. He betrayed their trust, betrayed ours. I despise him for it. And yet he fought as a warden, joined the Inquisition, gave his blood for our cause. And the moment he shakes off his past, he turns around and owns up to it. Why?
People change.
He wanted to change. To prove that he'd really left his past behind, he had to face up to it.
Saving Mornay the way he did took courage, I'll give him that. But I can't tell you what to do.
Alright, get him out and I'll decide what to do with him.
Have Rainier released to us.
We must move quickly. We can explore our options back at Skyhold.
Alright. Order the advisors to find a way to release Rainier from prison. I guess that's something I have to do with the ward table. Which we don't have anybody available yet. So that might have to wait until next episode. To at least start it. Alright. What we can do while we're here in Orlais, as I said, is work on Josephine's quest. Well, we try to decide what we're going to do with Mr. Rainier. Alright, so Josephine should be over here.
Do you know where this noble wanted to meet us?
I do. The Comte BioWare invited us to his mansion, not far from here. I pray he clears up the deaths of my messengers, as promised.
Alright, let's go see him.
Lead the way.
Welcome, my friend.
Thank you for seeing us, Comte BioWare.
The honor is mine. Please, sit. It's an honor to assist two such distinguished guests.
This seems dangerous for you.
I hope helping us doesn't endanger you.
Hardly. Even a brush with someone as well known as yourself can become a great asset in Val Royal. Giving you the identity of those who murdered Lady Montile's messengers seemed the least I could do. Have you heard of the House of Repose?
The Assassin's League?
My contacts obtained a copy of a document in the archives. A contract for a life.
The House of Repose is hereby sworn to eliminate anyone attempting to overturn the Montilier's trading exile in Orlais.
You don't seem surprised.
Overly complicated assassination plots are part of Orlesian politics, I take it.
You saw them firsthand at Al Amshiral, Inquisitor.
The contract was signed by a noble family. The Du Paraquets.
But the Du Paraquets died out as a noble line over 60 years ago.
Indeed. But the contract was signed 109 years ago.
How can a family try to kill you after they died out?
The Du Paraquets were our rivals. They drove the Montiliers from Val Royaux. This contract was drawn up over 100 years ago, but it wasn't invoked until I tried to overturn my family's exile.
Unpleasant though it may be, the House of Repose is merely fulfilling its contractual duties.
But the contract is ancient.
If the people who wanted your family dead are gone, why are the assassins still after you?
A contract is a contract, Inquisitor. Orlesian businesses live and die by their reputations. The entire guild's welfare would be endangered if an agreement was tossed aside on a whim of time or fate.
She's quite right, Your Worship. The House of Repose is doing what it feels necessary, by its standards.
So, what's the plan?
I assume you have a thought or two on this, Josephine?
The Du Paraquets still have descendants under the common branch. If we elevate them to nobility, a Du Paraquet could annul the contract on my life.
That will take time, Lady Montilier. Time during which the House of Repose will be obliged to hunt you.
Will they now? You are exceedingly well informed. You're not to have said you'd heard rumors, at best.
A bit of subterfuge. This contract on your life is an ugly business. One the House of Repose deeply regrets. But this is Orlais. Even an assassin's word is his bond.
Was there ever a Comte?
Does Comte BioWare actually exist?
Absolutely. The Comte's offer to reveal the killers of Lady Montilier's messengers was genuine. So was his information somehow. An end to be tied up later.
Did you kill the real Comte?
I'm guessing the actual Comte BioWare met with a fatal accident.
Comte BioWare slumbers in a nearby closet. Nothing more. The contract on Lady Montilier's life is so unusual, we felt the courtesy of an explanation was in order.
It is appreciated, monsieur.
Your idea to seek out the Du Paraquet to revoke our orders is an interesting one. I wish you luck. I did not come to shed blood today, Inquisitor. Only to speak. Might I pass?
Why the warning?
Why warn us about your contract and let us go?
In Orlais, it is only decent to inform those involved in a contract when extraordinary circumstances conspire.
And the guild's reputation would suffer if you ignored the contract. I quite understand.
Thank you, my lady. May we conclude with my departure?
Yeah, you can leave.
Go, then.
Good day, Your Worship. My lady, I pray we never meet again.
Well, I didn't think our meeting would end like this.
We'll deal with these assassins.
I have some thoughts. Let's discuss them back at Skyhold. I'll feel safer with the castle's walls around me.
You hear something?
Oh, goodness. Comte BioWare, is that you? Oh, the lock's been broken off. We'll find a saw. I realize the cabinet is quite valuable, Comte, but surely... A locksmith, then? As you wish.
Alright, so we need to return to Skyhold and speak with Josephine and see what we can do about that. So what I'll do is we'll probably just end this episode here. It's a couple minutes early. But then we'll go back to Skyhold. We will deal with the Blackwall situation as well as Josephine's situation. And see how it goes. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.